The Millennium Development Goals were a set of 8 international development goals established by the United Nations to address various global challenges, including poverty, hunger, education, and health, with a target completion date of 2015. How the MDGs started. The MDGs were initiated through a series of significant events leading up to the Millennium Summit held from September 6 to 8, 2000. Historical context. The origins of the MDGs can be traced back to various UN conferences in the 1990s, which focused on critical issues such as human rights, social development, and environmental sustainability. These discussions highlighted the urgent need for a coordinated global response to tackle poverty and promote development. The Millennium Summit, held in New York City, was attended by world leaders who adopted the United Nations Millennium Declaration. This declaration committed member states to combat poverty, hunger, disease, illiteracy, environmental degradation. The 8 Millennium Development Goals. 1. Eradicate extreme poverty and hunger. Targets. Have the proportion of people whose income is less than $1.25 a day, and achieve full and productive employment and decent work for all, including women and young people. Additionally, have the number of people who suffer from hunger. Progress. Significant reductions in extreme poverty have been achieved, with the number of people living in extreme poverty declining from 1.9 billion in 1990 to 836 million in 2015. 2. Achieve universal primary education. Targets. Ensure that all boys and girls complete a full course of primary schooling. Progress. The primary school net enrollment rate in developing regions reached 91% by 2015, up from 83% in 2000. 3. Promote gender equality and empower women. Targets. Eliminate gender disparity in primary and secondary education, preferably by 2005, and at all levels by 2015. Progress. Many regions achieved gender parity in education, with more girls enrolled in schools compared to previous years. 4. Reduce child mortality. Targets. Reduce by 2/3 the under 5 mortality rate. Progress. The under 5 mortality rate declined by 49% from 1990 to 2030, though the target of a 2/3 reduction was not fully met. 5. Improve maternal health. Targets. Reduce by 3/4 the maternal mortality ratio and achieve universal access to reproductive health. Progress. The maternal mortality ratio decreased, but did not meet the target of a 3/4 reduction, from 523,000 deaths in 1990 to 289,000 in 2030. 6. Combat HIV, AIDS, malaria, and other diseases. Targets. Halt and begin to reverse the spread of HIV/AIDS, achieve universal access to treatment for HIV/AIDS, and halt the spread of malaria and other major diseases. Progress. New HIV infections declined by 38% between 2001 and 2030, and significant progress was made in combating malaria. 7. Ensure environmental sustainability. Targets. Integrate the principles of sustainable development into country policies and programs. Reverse the loss of environmental resources and reduce biodiversity loss. Progress. While some improvements were made, challenges remain in areas like access to safe drinking water and sanitation. 8. Develop a global partnership for development. Targets. Address the special needs of least developed countries, landlocked countries, and small island developing states. Develop further an open, rule-based, predictable, non-discriminatory trading and financial system, and deal comprehensively with the debt problems of developing countries. Progress. The global partnership saw improvements in trade and aid, but challenges in debt relief and access to essential medicines persisted. These goals collectively aim to improve the lives of millions worldwide and laid the groundwork for the subsequent Sustainable Development Goals adopted in 2015. Thank you for watching and learning about the Millennium Development Goals with us. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an episode.